Dan, of course, he had a deep love for Prosper, having been raised here, particularly athletics. He was involved with the city council. Of course, he served on city council, and he served on school board probably longer. But he was very pro-youth, particularly pro-football and helping develop a football program for the youth in Prosper.
Dan Christie is just it's a name in Prosper that people know. We have the Dan Christie Relays, Dan Christie Real Estate, so his name's just kind of ever present. And the really neat thing about Dan is he's a student. He was a student in Prosper ISD, but chose to stay in the community and to contribute and to give back.
Dad really cared about people. He would always hear a story and think about that. Even if it didn't have anything to do with him, he would hear a story about somebody that needed something, and Dad would think about how to help this person or contribute to this situation.
There are a lot of characteristics that Dan Christie portrayed and really made a part of the fabric of Prosper ISD.
He was a mentor to everyone, not just me. He loved the kids, he loved to guide them, and because he loved it so much, he was good at it.
When the board decides they're going to place names on buildings, I think it's probably one of the most critical decisions that they make, because the students that are in that building and the staff that are in that building and the parents who serve and give back, I think what we dream of is that they would embrace the model that namesake has really set forth. And I can't think of a better person than Dan Christie in the way that he continued to give back to the community and then to have that legacy live on through his daughter Effie and granddaughter Dylan.
For me, it was the best news I've ever gotten. Dad would be so honored, but I was so honored, and I wanted it so much for him. He would be really excited about what Prosper's become because he was always Prosper's biggest promoter.
He was interested in growing the town of Prosper, and this is about as far as you can grow Prosper to a new town. So this new school is beautiful for sure, and the spirit of the school and the community that it serves really aligns well to what he valued and what he wanted for the town of Prosper.
I think when you say Dan Christie's name, there is a sense of pride that comes over you because you know what he did for the community and for the school district. And I don't think there's a greater thing you can do than give back in the way that he did.